Yo, if you want a high-velocity, soul-shattering, and totally addictive sci-fi deep-state masterpiece that hits with the absolute top-tier plotting friction of John Grisham and the relentless, zero-compromise mechanical weight of an elite interplanetary sandbox, Frank Herbert has engineered an absolute world-class triumph. Dune Messiah drops us headfirst into the highly volatile, spice-choked sands of Arrakis, launching the deeply philosophical and high-stakes second installment of the legendary Dune saga. We follow our fierce, hyper-analytical, and fiercely resilient protagonist, Emperor Paul Atreides, as he is dragged directly into a brutal, reality-warping political conspiracy where the boundaries of absolute religious devotion and an all-out deep-state palace coup completely dissolve. The vibe is zero-compromise prescient tradecraft meets a relentless, slow-burn Imperial deconstruction. The narrative structure hits absolute overdrive 12 years after Paul's initial galactic conquest, dropping his defensive isolation buffers as a powerful, intensely calculating pool of adversaries, including the Bene Gesserit Sisterhood, the Spacing Guild, and the flesh-shaping Tleilaxu, gather in the shadows. They begin layering hidden tracking metrics and weaponizing Paul's own absolute prescience against him, presenting him with a terrifyingly resurrected clone of his late mentor, Hayt the Ghola, as a psychological trap. Paul's hyper-observant survival radar clicks into maximum capacity. He completely refuses to be a passive casualty of his own divine status as he navigates the high-friction sandbox of his golden throne. He treats their deep strategic mind games with masterclass precision, manually upgrading his foresight strategies, outmaneuvering a lethal stoneburner explosion that claims his physical sight, and managing the ultimate tragedy of his lover Chani's dangerous pregnancy metrics. Frank Herbert treats the political and philosophical tradecraft with fantastic structural weight. This isn't just standard space action loops. It is a gritty, high-friction landscape where long-buried galactic conspiracies, genetic manipulations, and deep hidden emotional vulnerabilities intersect, requiring our protagonist to rely on his final tactical instincts to secure a true path forward for humanity. This audiobook is a total sleep-depriving binge listen because the dynamic performance perfectly captures Paul's sharp, tactical internal calculations alongside the staggering emotional weight of a grand finale where the ultimate penalty for absolute power is absolute tragic erasure. Trust me, if you want a sci-fi thriller that treats its complex political schemes and prescient visions with perfect logical weight, this book is the absolute GOAT.